And I'm showing we're live. Are you showing on your side, Kristen?
Yeah, we're good.
Yay! Welcome everybody to some Reindeer Readathon Sprints. Just to start off the week with some good old holiday reading. I have been working on a new book today. It's not even the one I meant to start today. I just kind of what happened is Libby sent me a text this morning when I was making coffee, and they're like, "Hey, you know that book you wanted to listen to on audio? It's ready." And so I
Yeah,
thought,
Libby always does that.
I was
Always
like,
screws up
all
your
right,
plan.
Libby. All right, Libby. I am not listening to an audiobook right now. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up. And next thing I know, I'm 25% of the way through
Oh
it.
wow.
And I was like, well, I can't listen to an audiobook during sprints tonight. What do I do? So I went back into Libby and I'm like, hey guys, y'all got the ebook that I compare? And they did. So I'm very excited
Awesome.
for two reasons. One, so I can read on my Kindle during sprints tonight. Two, there were so many quotes already that I wanted to write down. And I can't remember them on audio. So I've spent the last half hour combing through the chapters I've already read today so I can write down those quotes, which I am reading The Violin Conspiracy
Oh
by
yes.
Brendan Slocum. That one has been up for a lot of awards, reading awards this year. It's also part of the Goodreads Awards. I was excited. It's a literary thriller, so I love literary works. So that's what I am going to read tonight. Kristen, what have you got on deck?
Well, I finished Black Sun this morning, so I need to
How was
start
that?
something new. I have mixed feelings on Black Sun, so I don't know. I have mixed
I have
feelings.
that's how the reviews seem to fall for that one.
It just seemed to end abruptly. I'm very confused, but I have a live show on that one on Sunday, so.
Yay.
But I have two options. So I have Small Miracles because I'm reading the Spiffbo finalists.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my first one. And then I have another holiday romance. This is How to Excavate a Heart. This is an arc, so I feel like I should read it. So
That's
I
tough.
feel like I
We
know.
can
I also so
we can
very
we can
different.
let the viewers comment on which one they think you should read.
Yes.
Which let's see who all we have here today. Yes, K Christmas is back. Hello, Melissa. Hello, welcome back. Reading in the garden. Yay, yay for real. Hello, Chelsea. Victoria Talks Writing. Hi. Yes, I'm so excited. This is hey, oh, we're saying hey to everybody in chat. Team Snowflake, yes,
Snowflake.
represent your team out there, guys. Sound off in there. Yes, got some candy cane. Team Mistletoe. Oh no, where am I? There we go. Oh gosh, we got some mistletoe showing
Lots
up
of them.
tonight. Almost done with my first book. What's your first book? Which one are you going to complete? Oh no, well, at least you're reading. I hope your appointment goes well. Hi, Anita. My goodness. Oh gosh. I have never read Becky Chambers, but I have
You
heard
have it. She's one of
so
my
many
favorites.
wonderful things.
She's one of my favorites.
More nutcrackers. I'm reading The Secret of Snow. As long
Sounds
as it's not the secret of yellow snow. Reading The
fun.
Lost Metal. I have got to start Era 2. I just finished Era 1. Oh, Kristen, you got one of your
There we
teammates in
go.
there. My goodness. The Nutcrackers have shown up and
Yeah.
showing out tonight.
There's a stocking,
Yay.
Sarah.
Home Before
Before dark.
Dark. I want to hear about that one when you finish. I've only read one Riley Sager. I read The Last Time I Lied, and I really, really loved it. Oh gosh. We're going to have a book finished tonight for Team Candy Cane. I was born for this. Ah, you're first Becky Chambers too, so you'll have to let me know if you like it when you're finished, if you're going to read more by her. And wow, okay. I'm reading The Secret History. I think that is what is next for me in the Cosmere
Oh,
after Era 1. I believe The Secret History comes next. Got a fan for Love Behind Dark. Sapphic romance art behind the scenes.
Oh, I read that. I had an arc of that too. It was really cute. Lots of pugs in that one. Lots of dogs.
Oh, I love pups.
Yeah, it was cute.
Oh, yes. Everybody, like the stream, show some love. Oh, yes. I just was not expecting everything that went on in that book. And I don't want to talk too much about it because it's one, if you love thrillers, you just got to experience it organically. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I
I'm
hear
curious
people.
about that one.
Well, all else fails, you can just set that one aside and try something else and then maybe come back to it. Beartown.
Beartown.
Oh, my husband just sneezed violently. Third book. That is awesome, Chelsea. Hello, ladies. I'm Team Stocking, reading The Christmas Pact. Oh, year-end work reviews. I've read all of Sager's books of this one. I went, okay, that's awesome. I think I've picked up another one called The Final Girls. Haley, you'll have to let me know how you liked that one. Yes, we did. We had a fantastic discussion. Anita helps me. We have we call it the Wine and Crime Book Club, but it's a thriller, murder mystery, true crime book club. And we had that one as a pick recently, and we all had a great time with that one. Destiny, I hope to finish The Christmas Candy Killing.
That sounds fun.
I am so curious. I need to know the premise for that one. Hi.
Oh, hi, Heather.
That was not for me. Nothing Series D. Team Mistletoe, reading The Accidental Tourist for the Donner prompt. I'm not even sure what the violin conspiracy. I don't even know which prompt I have that one assigned to. Luckily, I made a list. I was in a readathon recently where we had to submit for points. It was competitive readathon. It was a Stephen King readathon. And I submitted like 3 or 4 books and I completely forgot what prompts
I like for this one, we get the Google form that tells us. I haven't had that before, so it's like a nice reminder.
Reading Roz has These Violent Delights. I have that one on my want to read list. Tell me, we've got another Team Nutcracker listening to my first ever audiobook. Yay! It took me a while to train myself to do audiobooks. So stick with it if it's your first one. Well, unless it's a narrator you don't jive with.
It's John Green, so I think it's a good one.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The Christmas Pact has enemies to lovers and fake dating. I have to be in the mood for that type. Yes. Okay, that's good news. I'm glad I picked a good one. Yes, Team Candy Cane's in the house. Finished my first book, The Santa Suit. That sounds so cute. Oh gosh, in the holidays, I had a lot of friends read that one last year and absolutely loved it. So I think you're in for a good time for that one. Wow. So everybody is well into reading already for the readathon. I'm so excited. It's always fun this time of year to just have fun doing things as a community as well as a family, because I'm sure you all feel like me. The book community that we're in feels like a family. We spend a lot of time with each other, chatting books and getting to know one another. And so it's just a nice tradition to read and chat and just have cozy little times together like this. So
yeah, I love it.
So glad everybody came in on this one. Yeah. I think what happened for me is it took the right audiobook narrator for me to want to have the patience. And that audiobook narrator was Stephen Pacey. When I tried out listening to The Blade itself, when I first started Joe Abercrombie's books, I was on a deadline to get that one finished for a live show that I was going to be in. And the only way I was going to be able to do it is if I did audiobook. And Stephen Pacey. Love him. But I did have to start out by not doing anything else.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm not a multitasker. And even now that I've been listening to audiobooks for a few years now, I still can't do anything that requires thought. I can clean, cook, walk dogs, go for a run, anything where I don't have to think about what I'm doing. Because if I have to think about what I'm doing, I'm going to stop listening to the audiobook. And then next thing you know, I'm 2 chapters past where I was. I'm like, wait a minute. Now, what happened again? So we're going to do some sprints. I do have a giveaway that I'm going to do after we get a sprint in and get cozy reading. I hope you all will like it. I think you will. Plus, I have some exciting news about it. Well, I'm just going to quit talking about it. So I have over here, let's see. I asked Eric, I'm like, where did you get your cute little things that you do to show for the little races that we have going while we're reading? And I went to the website. I love snowmen. So I found a little snowman. Let me see if I can figure out how to share this without getting crazy. All right, we're going to do this. Let's see if it works.
Oh, cute.
Let's see if I can maybe. There we go. So we have these cute little snowmen that are going to race. I figured we would do a 30-minute sprint so we can at least be able to get in a chapter. I'm a slow reader and I'm also OCD and I don't like to stop in the middle of a chapter. I like to get to the end of the chapter. Plus, I'm one of those, I stop and take notes. Not so much because I need to. I like to write down quotes, but I have this little journal that I make.
Oh, look how cute.
And so I have to have writing to put on the page. So if you will take a look at your contestants here, we have some super cute ones, and you can put in the chat which snowman you think is going to win. My eye is immediately drawn to the one with the Santa hat, but Santa,
I knew it. I figured.
But Santa is fast in the air. These guys are on the ground. I think I'm going to have to go with number 2. Number 2 looks like they're serious. They look like their sticks were chosen to be very aerodynamic. They got the hat that just seems very aerodynamic. So y'all put down in the chat which snowman you think is going to win. And it looks
I'll
like...
go with number 1, even though the hat is not very practical.
That's a dapper hat. Like, that's a Miracle on 34th Street hat is what that is.
Yeah, he looks like he takes it seriously, too.
Yeah. Number 1's pretty popular. Number 3, number 2 is pretty popular. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to hit go, I think, if I can figure out how to do that. That's the one thing I did not. All right. There we go. Well, I'm going to get started reading on the Violin Conspiracy, and we'll meet back in 30 minutes, guys. Kristen. You might be about to win.
No, I'll lose in the end. That always happens. I can just feel it.
Come on, number 2.
I bet you number 2 sneaks up and wins in the last second.
No, I bet. No. Look at
Oh,
that.
there goes 3. Oh.
I mean, look at the other 3. The other 3
Third and
just kind
fourth
of like.
place. Those were cute.
That's
they run
hilarious.
so funny. Yeah, they're cute. I like those.
Well, how did everybody do? I got a chapter in. That was a good chapter.
Have any quotes written down?
I do actually.
Yeah. I was curious about that one because it's about a violin that's stolen, right?
Yes, a very expensive violin, which that's how it starts off. You meet Ray. He is leaving from performing in New York. He gets home to Charlotte and discovers his violin is gone. It's been stolen, and somebody put a Chuck Taylor inside with a ransom note for $5 million. And you're going, what? And we get a little bit of the investigation, a little bit of what's going on. Then the narrative switches to we learn when Ray got into music, how he came into possession of this violin that was stolen. It's really good.
I like books.
I'm enjoying it.
Music, so
yeah. His grandma really Nora, she's my kind of character, and if you do like that kind of music, and the audiobook has between the different there's part 1, part 2, part 3. There's a little bit of violin between each, and the author actually plays. I want to say he's also a music teacher too. So I'm loving it.
I love audiobooks that add that kind of thing.
Where's my mouse? All right. Well, Rally Reviews popped in to say hello. And then we have Amanda. Yeah, rub it in. Sophia has met.
Wow.
I wish I could read that kind of quantity in that time frame. Yeah, that's about my speed right there. 21 pages. My goodness. Another 8. Oh, nice. We're about to have another completed prompt here tonight. That's awesome. 31 pages. Yay. 23. Mm-hmm. Oh, yay. Lord of the Book Dragon. She loved it. So I'm almost halfway done with it. That's just reading it for today. I'm obsessed. So I got 25. Yay. Candy cane, which I brought a stash. I ate one during the first sprints.
I meant to bring a stocking and I didn't bring it down.
Yes. I love The Dark Tower. Are you on book 7, The Dark Tower, or are you talking about the Dark Tower series in general? I need to know everything. I love that series. Read 19, but I had a call from my mom to take. Well, you got to talk to mom. Mm-hmm. Well, I have a giveaway for everybody in the chat. And what we're going to do is first, let me get over here to this other screen that I have. There we go. What we're going to do is like Eric did. If you came to Eric's sprints last Friday, in order to qualify for what I'm about to show you that I'm going to be giving away, in the chat, you're just going to type #readathon. And what I have here, now this isn't the actual copy. The actual copy is on its way from the author, and because it's your copy is going to be signed by the author. But I'm going to be giving away a copy of The Legend of Blackjack by A.R. Whittam. And the best news is, when you read it, it's a fantasy. When you read it and you love it, he announced the novella that comes after this one. We got the cover reveal today. It will be released January 3rd, seems to be the magical date that's sticking out in my head. It's wonderful. Now, if you're older like me and you loved the Never-Ending Story as a kid, this is the modern day Never-Ending Story. Pirates. We have, what do they call them? Like animorphs. They're animals that can do magic, but they're humanoid. One's a a rhinoceros looking. We have it's a
Cool.
portal fantasy. We have not a ninja. What's the other? Samurai. We have a samurai. We've got border knights. Everybody can do magic to an extent. It almost feels like a little bit of Indiana Jones meets the Never-Ending Story. But if you would like to win a signed copy of The Legend of Blackjack, then put hashtag readathon in the chat, and I'm going to do the little random generator thing for it. It's so lovely. If you've been on Twitter, there's been what's called an Indie Advent hashtag, where each day people are sharing independently published books or self-published books that they loved. This one is mentioned by somebody almost every day. So it's definitely worth a try. And if you don't like it, there might be another bookworm in your life who would enjoy it.
I did see the cover reveal on Twitter. It's really pretty.
Oh,
Purple.
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love.
saw it.
So I don't know if it shows on camera. Let me cover my face. But each of the covers looks like a journal, and it's just.
Oh,
but
it does. That's clever. Yeah.
Yeah. And it has an audiobook. The author actually recorded the audiobook. He's amazing. Natural born storyteller. He is on YouTube everywhere. I will have him linked. Once this goes live on YouTube and uploads everything, I will make sure to have all of Andy's information listed in the description box if you want to check him out. He's got a Discord that he runs as well. There's going to be all sorts of places you can catch up to Andy. Okay. I'm just giving it a few more seconds for anybody who wants to put in a last minute hashtag readathon in the chat. I'm very excited. Let's see if I can figure out how to show that. There we go. Anybody else? Going. All right, I'm really about to hit the button.
Oh, we got another one.
Oh, this is so cool. I love this.
Sophia was laughed at time too.
She is just lucky. Wow. And she was. Oh, I see. Oh, and even if you even if you put it in more than once, it only counts you one time. So, yeah. Sophia, what we're gonna do is when you get a chance, I don't know if you happen to follow me anywhere on any types of social media. I'm on Discord, so if you're in the Reindeer Readathon Discord, you can definitely catch me up over there and get me your information. I'll need your mailing address. As soon as your copy comes in the mail, which of course you get a signed copy, I will get that sent your way. That is so exciting.
It's Sophia's month.
Yes, that is. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Put your new bookmark in it.
Yeah, I've been pulling out. I'm one of those weirdos that I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I match my bookmarks to the season. And if there's not a particular season going on, then I'll match it to like what genre it is. So I have my little Christmas stocking. So I'm supporting.
That's cute. Oh, you're supporting
your team over there today.
I'm using it's a book boyfriend. I don't know what
Well, which book did you end up choosing to read?
I went for Small Miracles because I feel like I need to, and it's so like sweet so far. It's very wholesome. She's like a fallen angel, but she just kind of makes people sin, but they're small sins, like eating too much chocolate. Like she thinks it's important to have chocolate and to treat yourself, and that's kind of why she was fallen. And it's just really kind of sweet so far. So I'm really enjoying that.
That is so cool. I need to read that one. I've read through all of my groups for SBFBO, And I've also read a few other groups. Like I was one of those weirdos. I read my groups and then I started like cherry picking in other groups.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one I will have to put on the list and check that
Yeah,
out.
it's sweet. And there's footnotes. I wasn't prepared for footnotes, but
I used to not like footnotes, but I think you just had to meet the right book with footnotes.
yeah.
And I met that book this year. It's called Stringers by Chris Panettiere. And the footnotes are kind of how his brain talks back to him. Like he's talking in the narrative, and then his brain is like it's just kind of like it's interjections into his conversation. It's so funny. I think that is probably the book that has made me laugh out loud physically the most.
I'll have to check that out. That sounds fun.
Out of the ones I've read.
For me, it's just I always miss the little annotation for footnotes. I'm like, oh, to go back, but
well, I was lucky because I actually got to talk to the author before I started reading the book, and I think he also has a little page in the front that's like, hey, don't skip the footnotes, whatever you do, and keep a small mirror handy for later in the book. I'm like, wait a minute, is this some interactive reading going on? But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's definitely one I'm going to reread for sure. So, well, are we ready to do another sprint?
yes.
We had some people, I know I saw one finished book and I saw another that was very close. So I think during this next sprint, we're absolutely going to see some winning. Yeah. So that has come in handy too. Is audiobooks will automatically insert those footnotes. And I've had that happen where I didn't realize the audiobook was giving me the footnotes, and now I pick up the physical book later and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So we have options. We can have another snowman race, or we can do one where we try to pick which Christmas tree is going to grow.
That's cute. We gotta do the Christmas tree.
Okay, let's do the Christmas tree.
Sounds cute.
I was like, I gotta have options. Let's have options. So,
oh my god, that's so cute.
Let's see. They're kind of hard to see. The very tips of them.
Yeah.
So we'll just start on the left-hand side and say that's number 1. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I think. All right, I can see a little bit better on my other screen. So the first one looks like it has a little gold star on the top already.
Oh.
The other 2 don't. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go with number 2. No. Yeah. I'm going with number 2. I'm going with number 2. That's who I'm gonna pick.
I will go with 1 because it's so tiny, but I have faith.
Oh wait, Sophia picked 2. That's for sure gonna be the one that wins.
That's gonna be the winner.
Yeah, she's the good luck charm. Okay, well, let's kick off round 2. Get some more reading in, and see what tree is gonna win. I'm actually excited to see this one. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong screen. Helps to click it over here, Leslie. Here we go. Crow tree? What's gonna happen?
It's hard to tell who's winning.
Are they gonna light up or what's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Oh, that's cute. Do we not have like a?
There's no winner.
That is so disappointing.
We just see how they're decorated.
Wow, that's lousy. Okay, everybody wins.
We win.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I read 2 chapters, and the second chapter was so sad. I'm like,
oh no,
don't cry,
you don't want to
don't
cry,
don't cry. Happy puppies, happy puppies. Oh man, this book is really good. It's really good. It's sad right now, but I finally got a connection that is mentioned in the beginning when the violin's stolen. And I've been confused this whole time. I'm like, where does this play into the story? Like how, why? And I finally got the why. But anyway, how did everybody else do? How did y'all do? 52 pages again.
Wow. Obviously that's Chelsea's reading speed, 52 pages in a half hour.
It was really cute. It is super cute. They're still dancing over here.
I'm sure the music's cute too.
2 chapters. Got through 2 chapters too. Kristen, how did you do?
I am now on, let me see, I think I'm on chapter 7. So I'm on page 60.
Yay!
But this reads so fast. It's like, I said she's like a fallen angel and she has to get this other woman to sin more, and every person has like a score based on how much they sin, and this woman is just so kind and she's really struggling with it. So that's really what this is right now. It's kind of sweet.
I'm very intrigued by that one. I love any type of angels and demons messing with humans kind of thing.
And it makes a lot of references to like angels and demons that you would know. Like her name is Gadriel, but people often pray to Gabriel.
Yeah.
So she has to like ignore those prayers, those kind of things. So it's like, it's kind of cute.
That's funny. Oh, we're going to have another book turn in. All right. Getting into more interesting, couple of short chapters. Kiss her once for me. Every time I see the title of that book mentioned, and it's been in so many videos
Everybody's reading that. Everybody.
I got 10 pages done because everything is distracting. Yeah, I feel you on that, which is another reason why I like to immersion read. Sometimes there's just stuff going on. Sometimes my pups are just feeling themselves and they're just like running all over. And sometimes my own brain is just racing with 10,000 things that I just have on my mind. And so I'll just put my earbuds in, pull my book out, and when I have the audiobook going and I'm following along, it's kind of like my brain has no choice since I can't multitask.
That's my favorite way to read right now.
So good.
Which is why I'm struggling with these Spiffbo books, because very few of them have audiobooks. I think 3 of them do.
Yeah, that does suck a little bit. Sometimes I need a little help applying, like, depending on the author's writing style. Like, sometimes the style is just very matter of fact. I don't feel any emotion or 3D-ness to it, but an audiobook narrator can just breathe life into it and help me out.
I agree.
I need to work on Christmas cards. As usual, I haven't started. Like, that's the thing with me. You're never going to... I might buy birthday cards and Christmas cards and things a month or 2 early. Never managed to get them out on time. Like it's just known. 25 pages. And y'all are definitely slaying it. That's the number of books being turned in is just astounding. It's just great. I read too many books at once. But the good thing is like when I do turn in, I'm usually turning in like 4 or 5. Like I'll randomly start like a couple books here, and then maybe the next day I'm like, I'm not feeling science fiction or fantasy. I want a good horror, so I'll throw that one in the mix. And then the next day, I'm like, I want to break it up with a short story collection, so I'll start that one. And then it seems like the same day I'll finish all 4 or 5, which then I'm kicking myself because then I'm like, well, dang, now I need to write 4 reviews
Yeah.
because I don't like to get too many books going and finished and start new stuff until I write reviews. I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
I always fall behind with reviews. I'm terrible like that.
Yes.
No.
Turn that book in. Yep. All right. I'm not the only one. Yes, I tell you, my house has never been more clean more of the time than when I finally learned how to pay attention to audiobooks. I clean every day now. I'm like, no problem. I'm like, oh
Doesn't feel
no,
like a
honey.
chore.
You go watch TV. You go play video games. I'll clean the kitchen. It's no big deal. That's right. And Kane. Okay, 3 prompts yesterday.
Nice.
Wow. Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've just been reading, watching some Christmas trees grow slowly.
And dance a little bit.
Had a bit of a disappointing end. Okay, I'm good. Y'all are making me feel better. I'm glad I'm not the only one that does the whole multiple thing. But I read them at different times of the day, and I always do different genres so that I usually don't have a problem unless they're fantasy books because my dumb self will pick like 3 fantasy books that are very similar, like the same trope, or have 18,000 characters. And I'm like,
Okay.
oh, now wait a minute. Who is where and what? And
I
what's
can
going
barely
on
keep track
here?
of one fantasy book, let alone multiple.
I keep telling myself I'm going to stop and just do one at a time. And I don't know why I try to tell myself that. I know I'm lying. I know I'm lying. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Well, so it's 8:30. Do y'all want to do another sprint? Y'all want to call it, go get in pajamas and read in bed for the night? Let me know in the chat what y'all want to do. We can do another. I usually yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's smart.
That is smart. That's how you get it going. Yeah, I can definitely see where that would be. What? 7? Sarah's after my own heart right there. Yes. I don't think I've ever read that many at once. So, all right, we got one voting for another sprint. I say if we're going to do another sprint, we need to do another snowman race.
Yes, I agree.
Because
the trees are no good.
the trees were cute, but they're like a one-off. They're a one-off. So,
we're competitive over here. We like to race.
Oops, wrong screen, girl. All right. Let's see. Let's bring it back up. Hit F. There we go. All right. So here are our cuties that are in for this race, and we'll take that. All right. Who are we picking for our winner for this one? Two let me down. I thought 2 looked pretty quick. I keep wanting to go with 4.
The Santa hat calls to you.
It is calling to me. It's got candy cane colors on. All right, I'm going with 4. That was my gut feeling for the first one. I didn't go with it. I think I got myself.
I feel like 3 already won, so they can't win again. So I'm gonna go. I'll just stick with 1 because I still like the hat.
I do. I love that one. And for the vast majority of that sprint, number 1 was just strolling everybody. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna hit start. We'll kick off another sprint. hopefully no more sadness in this next one coming up.
I
So
know.
I don't.
I'll be watching, make sure there's no tears.
No, don't watch me. Don't watch me. That makes me nervous.
I know, don't worry.
I'm definitely an ugly crier, so we're gonna try and keep that to a minimum. All right, gang, we're gonna kick it off, and we'll come back in half hour and see what we're checking in with for pages. Here we go. Oh, they're so cute. Heck yeah, get out there, Santa Snow. Come on, Santa Snow. Come on, Santa Snow.
Oh, look.
Oh.
Oh, you're going to get there again. Oh, it's me.
Oh.
The
Harry
last
Dresden
second.
Snowman came in.
And then go Team Stocking.
44%. That is awesome, Jean. I got to, I think, 42% in my book. Wow. And I'm proud because I started this
that's
one
a lot in a day.
today. Yeah. All right. Let me let Melted Frosties get off the screen. They are so cute.
Was it still sad?
They look very sad. I'm going to have to X them off over here so I don't have to look at them. Bless their hearts. Stop that. Let's see. How did yeah, I feel you on that one. Oh, page 100. Celebrating over our win. Oh man.
There's an arc of that. I'm jealous.
I need details. I need to know about this one. Jonathan, message me somewhere, anywhere. Discord, Reindeer Readathon chat, whatever. I am very interested in that one. I didn't like the Final Girl support group, but I've liked every other book that I've read by him, especially Horror Store. So, yes. I need the details. Finished my book. That's awesome. We got some points in tonight. Oh man, pages and then dishes. No. I don't mind dishes as long as I've got an audiobook. Started a little is good. How about another 30 minutes? Oh, hey. Now I'm gonna tell you a trick, Emily. When I get off here, I'm gonna take my audiobook while I go shower. I get picked on by people all the time because I listen to my audiobook while I shower. I mean, I'm in there for however long, primping, as my husband says. I'm in there like half an hour getting my shower, my night routine. I play my audiobook. I take my phone and I take the speaker and I set it on the little tile thingy facing the tile wall. So it bounces off the shower wall and back at me. Perfect.
You can get shower speakers, like Bluetooth shower speakers. Good Christmas gift.
We have had those, but they never last. And then it seems that the Bluetooth won't stay connected. And I get aggravated. And I know this is a foolproof way that's going to work. And that's not going to interrupt my time.
We have to go out and fix it.
Late, but I got through. Hey, a few pages is a few pages closer to your goal. 30 more pages. I'm at work, had to make patrols, only listened to 20 minutes. Well, that's 20 minutes more. A couple more chapters again. Yeah, I feel you. I'm reading an ebook too, so I forget to look at what the percentage is when I start and then when I finish. Cupid and Christmas Carol prompts. Y'all are just slaying it. Really good. I've had mixed feeling toward his books, but I did enjoy this one. Okay, awesome. I will pre-order that one in that case. I want to say I got on NetGalley and requested it. I might be dreaming. I kind of like, you know how people say they take Ambien and they go shopping online and they don't remember all the stuff they buy? That's me on NetGalley.
I've reined myself in, yeah.
I am so ridiculous on NetGalley because I'm one of those people that people say, how do you pick a book? Sometimes it's the cover. Sometimes it might be the tagline on the cover. Sometimes it's the author. Sometimes I just click it. Ate dinner and read 2 pages. I'm so happy that number one won. Me too. Number 1 has a cool hat. It's very dapper. What did you have for dinner? We had sketty. Those audiobooks in the shower too. I take my time enjoying my shower. Absolutely. Put the phone in a plastic cup. The red kind, red solo cup. Toby Keith had some good uses for the red solo cup. I used to keep a cup in the shower and then My husband would fill it up with water. Yeah, I listen to podcasts in the shower. I am not the only one that does this. I have found my people, my tribe. Listen, I do it when I put laundry away too, because for some reason I hate putting away laundry. I don't mind washing it and drying it, keeping up with that part, but putting it away, I guess because I also don't want to iron, so I have to like really listen for it, and I go hang up the clothes as soon as the dryer cuts off. But again, now that I got audiobooks, I don't mind so much. Yeah, so my neighbors on both sides of me are extremely loud. Very, very loud. So I don't really care. But supposedly they say our townhouses are soundproof.
Are they?
We have different definitions of soundproof. Can't find that one on NetGalley. Okay, I might have been dreaming.
I think it was at one time.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of people have been reading ARCs. I've been seeing good reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I went to try and find. I thought I saw people saying that Chris Wooding's sequel to The Ember Blade was on NetGalley, and I went hunting it down today and could not find it. Finished my November book, another 7% on my audiobook, 70 total %. You are so close. Yep. Oh. Yeah. So I got you beat. On the one side of me, I have neighbors that have two small children that I am convinced they just put them out in the courtyard and they scream bloody murder. This is not happy screaming we're playing. This is, I've actually been concerned, like, should I call somebody? Like, are they okay? The other side of me, the small kid likes to howl at her dogs, which makes them howl, which makes mine bark. They leave their back door open 24/7, 365. Everything that happens on their bottom floor comes out into the courtyard and it bounces off, because we have detached garages, bounces off and reflects into ours, because we just have this tiny little privacy fence that separates us. On the oldest child, they got her a karaoke machine.
Oh, no.
And even people who can sing, there are some artists you don't touch. Stevie Wonder, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. And what does she like to sing? Whitney Houston. And I'm like, yeah. I almost recorded her doing I Have Nothing the other day. And then myself like chiming in to like help provide some backup on some of the notes. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that to the poor child. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're so lucky. I wish I had courteous neighbors. Oh my. Yeah. Let me tell you, people like to come park in front of our building that don't live in our building because they want to sit in their cars and crank their stereos up. And I'm just going, so usually I get up and I go out there. Like, first thing I do is provide a warning. I turn on my porch light. Like, hey, it's 2:00 in the morning. The house you're parked in front of, the porch light comes on. If you're intelligent, you can put two and two together and, oh, I woke this person up. I should turn my stuff down. No, none of them ever take that first warning. So I go out there and knock on the window and I'm like, I know where you live. I'm about to go knock on your house door and wake up your family. And then I'm going to call the sheriff's department on you. Like, it's a work day. It's 2:00 in the morning. One time, though, there was a little young couple out there.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm walking, like, their windows on the side were very tinted. Their windshield wasn't. So I couldn't tell what was going on when I come out of my house until I go walking in front of their car to go knock on the window to tell them. And I'm like looking in, and I couldn't figure out what I was seeing. I'm like, there's somebody in the back seat. There's somebody in the front driver's seat stretched across. Like, I'm like, what are they doing? So I watch for a little bit, and then I knock on there, and I'm like,
hello.
Maybe you want to take this inside. Or I don't know. Don't have the music up so loud to attract her
a bit more private, maybe.
Oh man, I got to catch her doing the walk of shame the next day. It was hilarious.
No.
Oh yeah, that's not safe.
Mm.
My upstairs neighbor
not the cello.
The cello. Practice for a few minutes, stop, and then start again an hour later. Oh man.
Mm.
You know, I wouldn't mind if they could play well. But we had a guy across the street that was playing drums in his house. And we're like, hello? Oh, yeah.
They can learn faster.
I mean, you know, I really should have. But, yeah, I guess I helped the little guy out because she did go inside with him. So, 4 college-looking humans started banging on my door and opened. Oh, my word. Yeah. You know, I feel sorry for somebody that made that mistake at my place. They would get quite. Is duology considered a series? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Because I am using a duology for I think there's a finish a series prompt, and I will be finishing the Celestial Kingdoms duology by reading Heart of the Sun Warrior.
That's what I'm going to do too. That's what I'm doing too.
Yay! I'm going to buddy read it with one of my friends, and she is at a yoga retreat this week. So It'll probably be the latter part of next week, and we're going to jump in on that. So I am excited. I live behind school, and hooligans are always doing noisy and illegal things in the night. Yeah, they are. They do here, too. The most recent thing that they did is we have the detached garages, and then on the outside of the garage, like where you back out with your car, there's bushes back there. It's an alley. Nobody cares about these bushes. Nobody does anything back there except, drives their cars, put their garbage and recycling out. And at Halloween, somebody, I'm assuming teenagers, went down, was spraying porn. They wrote the word porn and spray paint on the bush. And I'm like, who cares? Nobody cares. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize. It's just everybody has cameras. Everybody has cameras. Everybody has the doorbell camera. Everybody has cameras on their porches. Why are y'all out there doing that in cars in front of houses with cameras? People they were young. They were young. Yeah. They weren't thinking. I can tell y'all, I am grateful every day. I am grateful that cell phones and camera phones and video stuff was not around when I was a teenager and in college. Because I was stupid. I'm lucky to be alive.
I only had Facebook back then, and that's cringy enough. What was on there?
We had pagers. That's how you knew you were cool back in my day. And you would send the little messages by, if we always wore them on the inside of our bands of our jeans to hide them from teachers. And so we would type the number, so upside down it would say I love you or boobs, all that stupid stuff. And we had these codes so we would know who it was.
That's hilarious.
It was so dumb. So, but everybody, thank y'all all so much for coming tonight and reading with Kristen and I. So many people read finished books, so we've got some points that are going to get turned in for prompts. I bet this weekend Eric's going to give us an update on where all of the teams stand point-wise, so that's going to be fun and exciting to get that first update. And I know the Roomies Digest, they're going to be hosting reading sprints on Saturday. I want to say 1:30 Eastern. Kristen has sprints the 15th, but I feel like somewhere else next week. Maybe Noelle has sprints.
The 18th, maybe?
Yeah, we've got a calendar that's in the Reindeer Readathon Discord, so check that. And then, of course, we'll be in there posting in case we randomly decide, oh, we're going to do more sprints. But thank you all so much for coming. We're going to pop off here for now. It's time for my audiobook / shower.
Sure.
And one more pup walk before I turn in and read in bed for a while. So, guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. Have a great night. Not happy reading. How about seasons readings?
That's a good one.
I'm so dumb.